Today, inshallah, we'll start our biology club by dissecting a insect pollinated flower. And first of all, prior to the section, we will illustrate together what are the different parts of the insect pollinated flower, from outside to inside. First, what is the flower? Yes?
A whole organ, which have some organs like flower, leaves, or stem.
Actually, I'm talking about the flower itself.
And it reproduce some seeds.
Okay, but flower is? Okay, so
it's the reproductive organ of the plant.
Exactly. The flower is a reproductive structure of the plant, okay? So all of the flower parts are being arranged on a receptacle, part known as receptacle. So if I cut the flower in order to introduce the different parts of it, first of all, from outside we have sepals. Sepals are green, they are scaly, okay? The function of them is to protect the flower before it blooms. So if you cut a new flower, okay, this actually start to be bloomed, so it is the sepals are being opened. So the function of the sepals is to protect the flower before it blooms. All of the sepals together make the first whorl of the plant flower, which is known as calyx. Okay. If we cut them, okay, in order to go deeper, we're gonna find out that the second whorl is known as the corolla. And corolla is made up of a large, brightly colored, scented, and in some cases they may contain nectaries. Those parts are known as petals. They're known as petals. Petal has to be colored, has to be large, in order to make the insect pollinated flower outstanding reason to attract pollinators, to attract the pollinators. Yeah. So also they have guidelines in order to guide the bees toward, or the insect and pollinators toward the nectaries, which are glands at the base of the petals that secrete a nutritive sugary substance that feed the pollinators. So it is a mutualistic relationship. You got it? Win-win relationship, benefit exchange between the plant and the pollinators. Bees, for example. Okay? If we even cut it open, okay, I remove the stigma and the style. I need this part in a couple of seconds. Okay, important. So, we're going to talk about the male part. Okay, the male part is the stamen. Flower may be unisexual or bisexual. Okay, unisexual, it has only one of the 6 organs. So it may be a male flower or a female flower, or it might be bisexual, and this is the most cases. It's bisexual. Okay, have the both female and male reproductive structure. The male reproductive structure is known as stamen. And the stamen is made up of anther and filament, okay? So if I make it closer here, the anther is a pollen-producing organ. The filament is a stalk-like structure that is hanging and carrying the anther closer to the pollinator in order to be easy for them to come and brush pasting them, okay? And carry the pollen to transfer them from one flower to another. Then I'm going to remove now the petals, okay, and the male part in order to go deeper for the female part. Yeah, actually at the base here there is the ovary, but in order to make it clearer for you, 1 second. Yeah, mistakenly I cut the stigma and the style, but if you have a look here, we have, I put in my hands to be obvious, and also I can place them on the towel. You're gonna find it's like this, yeah. Here there is the stigma, okay. Stigma is a pollen receiving organ. Stigma is flat and sticky in order to be easy for the pollinators to land on them, okay. They are secreting a nutritive substance that play very important role in the germination of the pollen. You got it? And here there is a connection or a tube known as style, stalk-like structure that connecting the stigma to the ovary. At the base, there is the ovary. We can even dissect it and look inside it in a couple of minutes. We're going to do this. So The female organ, which is known as carpel or pistil, is made up of three distinctive regions. First, we have stigma, then we have style, eventually we have ovary. Okay, stigma is a flat. Okay, stigma is sticky in order to allow the pollinators to germinate, and then there is the style, that connection, okay, between the stigma and the ovary, and the ovary has a very important function, which is the production of the female egg cells, okay, that are inside ovules. So ovary contains one or more ovules. Inside the ovule there is the female sex cell, the female gamete, which is the egg cell that will be fertilized by one of the sperms inside the pollen. Okay, so again, the female part, carpel or pistil, made up of stigma, style, ovary. Even the ovary we can dissect it in order to see the ovules. It's very small, okay, and may not be noticeable, but if we just have a look even closer, we're gonna find that inside here there are ovules, and inside the ovules you're gonna find the female sex cell or the female gamete or the egg cell. Okay, those are the basic structures of the flowering or insect pollinated flower. Okay, I hope you get the information. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and the mic will be given to you. Yes. Yes, any questions? Any questions? Yeah, Abdulaziz.
What is the name of this plant?
Yeah, this is Betunia. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Another question? Haidari?
How they reproduce? Female
How they
and
produce? It is insect pollinated flower. They've been pollinated by insects, yeah? Yeah, those are the pollination agents that will transfer the pollen from the male organ or the pollen, or the anther to the female organ, which is the stigma, via a process known as pollination that has been accomplished by insect in this case. Yes, my dear, carry
Sir,
on.
is there more female or male reproductive systems? Is there more female or male reproductive systems in the plant?
More?
Female or male reproductive systems?
Maybe more, one or more carpel, but the stamen, the number of stamen are more. You got it? Yes. Because the production of pollen is great, in great amount. Yes?
What do you mean by germinated? Like when,
Germinate
yeah.
to start growing. You got it? This is the meaning of the word germinate. Okay? For example, when you were a kid in the KG, for example, there are small seeds, such like beans, such like corn. Okay, you start germinating them, a cotton, water, and you are placing the seeds inside, soak them in water, then they start to, yes, shoot and root and germinate. Yes.
False. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Shabab, for having me today. Inshallah, next time we're going to have an enjoyable activity. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.
Close the recording.